Hello, and welcome to Ohio Hobbies. You guessed it, it's nickel time. We got our box of nickels from Consumers National Bank. We're about to open it just to make sure that it is circulated. And it is open now. Let's see what we got. Well, we definitely have circulated nickels. But on the last box, we had a lot of enders in. I'm not seeing anything right away from this one. But as always, I'm going to get started with the hunt. And I will bring you along for whatever we find. Okay, roll number 2. And we're going to have a 1954. Out of Philly. First 50s of the box. Roll number 4. We're going to have 2 finds in here. 1956. Out of Philly. And we're going to have our 1940. Out of Philly. There we go. 1940s. Roll number 5. We got another 40s nickel. 1948. Out of Philly. Roll number 8. We have a 1959. Out of Denver. Roll number 8. 1946. Out of San Francisco. And I just dropped it. Roll number 9. And we got a 1957. Out of Denver. All right, roll 10, and we've got a special one. We have a 1981 proof out of San Francisco. And I looked it up. All right, here. See page 25 for the illustrations. I looked at that, and I do believe that this is a type 2 proof based on the S for the style. So right around 5 in mint condition, or otherwise PF 65. I'm sorry, proof 65. But it's not. It's definitely worn. It's definitely been circulated. But hey, it does show right there. If I can get down to it here, right there, only 4 million minutes. So I'm feeling pretty good about that find. I'll show you once again. 1981 proof out of San Francisco. Roll number 11. And we got a 1954 out of Denver. Roll number 12 gives us a 1958 out of Denver. And gives us our first foreign of the box, Canadian, 1983. 14th roll of the box. We're going to have 2 finds. We got a 1955 out of Denver. I will have to put it under the microscope, but I don't think it's going to be the 1955 D over S. But I will double check it a little bit later. And the other one is, look at that. We have silver. 1945 out of San Francisco. Finally found some silver. Definitely happy with that. One of the higher mints at 50, almost 59 million minted, but I'm happy with it. Anytime you find silver, gotta be excited. All right, roll 16. Brings us to 1948. Out of Philly. Roll 17. 1939. I don't see a mint mark on there. 1939 out of Philly. All right, roll number 18 brings us a 1958 out of Philly. Number 19 brings us a 1940 out of Philly. Second one of the box of those. Roll 21 gives us a 1952 out of Denver. Roll 26. That's going to give us 1948 out of Denver. Roll 27. That one's going to give us two finds here. We get a 1941 out of Philly. And, sorry, I had to stop the video for a second. Had to sneeze there. And we get a 1950 out of Philly. And that right there. Roll number 32. That's going to give us a 1940 out of Philly. That's our third one of those. Roll 34. Gives us a 1948 out of Denver. Roll 35. Gives us a 1959 out of Denver. Roll 36. Get it to focus here. Gives us a 1946 out of Philly. Roll number 39 is going to give us a 1953 out of Philly. Roll 40 is going to give us one find, a Canadian nickel from 2000. Second four in the box. And it's definitely full of luster too still. You can see the difference. Oh, you can also see the scratch on my finger I just noticed. Like I said in other videos, I am a mechanic by trade, so unfortunately you see some grime and dirt. My apologies. This roll 41, that is going to bring us a Denver 1940. Okay, roll 43 is going to bring us two finds. We have a 1941 out of Philly. And we have a 1947 out of Philly. Roll 46 is going to give us yet another Canadian. A little bit of luster on that one. 1984. Not bad for an 84. And our third four in the box. All right, roll number 49 gives us a 1946 out of Philly. And 1957 out of Denver. Very last roll, roll number 50, and we have 2 finds. Oh, come on, focus. Excuse me. We have a 1953 out of Philly. And 1956 out of Denver. You can see the 2 of those. The 1956 is the luster on the one on the left. Really nice looking. Maybe it was cleaned. You can barely see any steps on the Monticello, but I'll look at it some more. But it is pretty nice, a little lustre. All right, I'll do a wrap up. These are 68, 69, and 6 1970 S mints. We have our 3 foreigns right here, 3 Canadians. We have, right down here, we have 2 from 59, 2 58s, 2 57s, 2 56s, a 55, 2 54s, 2 53s, a 52, and a 50. Then we come back here and we have 4 from 48, a 47, 3 46s. We have the silver find of the box, a 1945 out of San Francisco. We have 2 41s, 4 from 1940, and the 139 out of Philly. And then, of course, we have the proof. So between the silver and the proof, I'd say the proof is my favorite of the box. Silver's not far behind because I've always got to love silver. And just another note, I had a 95 here that was really nice looking, so I pulled it out. And then I got to double check. I got a few 64s here. The mint marks are a little off on them. Oh, not that one. That was a Philly. I really don't know why I held that one out. I'll double check it. Somewhere I got another one. Here, I thought. I thought I had 2 with messed up mint marks, but apparently it's only 1. So I got a 1964. I'm going to check that D, so I believe it's a D over D possibly. All right, well, that is the wrap up for this box. I want to thank you very much for watching once again. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button right down in there. And then hit the bell notification if you want notified every single time I post a video. You don't want to miss anything. I may have some more stuff coming up soon, hopefully. Outside of just coin, we're going to look at some other stuff to put on here. So, also, down below is my email address if you want to send me any kind of note, message, whatever. And below that is going to be my P.O. box if you wish to send any items. All right, well, once again, thank you for watching. And I just want to say, get your hobby on.